Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor, and today we've got a little towing video featuring the 2021 BMW X5 xDrive 45e, which means plug-in hybrid. Now, starting right off, you can tell this is not exactly the a strong towing test for this car. This is well within the towing limits of the X5. Even in the 45e trim, it's got just under 6,000 pounds of maximum tow rating. Everyone say hi to Chester. But we decided to go out and pick up a 2022 Honda Grom. So we had a tow vehicle, we popped on our lightweight motorcycle trailer, and off we go. And the cool thing is, this thing, it's practically like the trailer wasn't even there. The whole package is probably only about 1,400 pounds or so. So like I said, well under the towing capacity, but I think a lot of X5 owners who do tow would probably only be towing lighter things like this, maybe a little utility trailer, a gardening type trailer, maybe a car trailer or something, but I don't think people who are doing heavy duty towing are going to be getting an X5. So it's cool to see how the vehicle responds and reacts and acts with a trailer attached. So we're filming this a little bit out of order. We've got a highway portion we already kind of filmed, but let's unplug the charger and go for a little drive and talk about this. Shout out to Grizzly, giving us our 240 volt charger. You can see this nice long cable. Use it to charge up the press cars when they're EVs, but it typically lives in here to charge up our Tesla Model Y, which we do still need to get a hitch on so that I can use that for towing things around as well. But in the meantime, we'll put our little adapter on here, wake up the Tesla, plug that back in, and away we go. Taking a look at the connection points on the X5, you've got your standard hitch receiver right there, and this is kind of nice, both a place for 4 and 7 pin plug-ins. So that's definitely good for your lights, although one of our trailer lights went out on this trip, so we'll hear the blinker beeping away on that. Trailer stability control active, blind spot collision warning, and other driver systems limited. And I don't know if it did it right there, maybe I'd have to look again, but it actually warns me that there's a trailer light malfunction, which is really cool. And it didn't do that the first time, which is how I know it's working. Got our camera, so we can just head straight back. Short trailers are a little bit harder to back up because they want to jackknife very easily. We got 4 miles of charge built up into this thing, so we should be able to pretty much drive this whole trip. Let me get the windows closed here. Just on electric. It's a bit of a noisy trailer there, being kind of light, just kind of flopping around on the ball. I really like the X5. I think this is a wonderful do-it-all type of car, and when you get to the plug-in hybrid version, you have the ability to save so much money on fuel as well. I'm sure the normal just 40i would have gotten pretty darn good fuel economy as well, but we averaged 26.7 miles per gallon over about 150 miles, half of that before getting the bike, but still towing the trailer, and then half of that obviously on the way back, probably averaging about 65 or 70 miles per hour. So pretty impressive numbers. We will be running a highway fuel economy test on this X5, so if you want to see that, check the link in the description. Let's see if we can put it in electric mode here. Yep, so we're in all electric mode. Pull out on the street. Right there, we've got the trailer behind us. And this is all electric. You can feel the vehicle shifting, and we are right up to speed, no problem. Going along, 40 miles per hour. We've got the air suspension, so that helps level out the trailer in the back, and you actually cannot adjust the level. It says level change not available, selected level not available in trailer mode. And then, if we're just in hybrid mode, you need to get on it some. That inline 6 fires up, and you've got so much power. even right there in hybrid mode, I'm pushing the gas down pretty hard, and it sort of holds itself in hybrid mode, in electric mode rather, before kicking in the gas engine. So it's like, if you really need power, it'll give it to you, but you gotta give it to it, and it makes it so you don't have to put it into electric mode each time to just drive this like an EV. So we shot a little highway footage earlier. Let's snap to that. And this thing has absolutely no problem. I'm doing 74 right now if I wanted to merge. There's full throttle. I mean, it pulls hard. We're all the way up to 90 real quick. So this thing has plenty of grunt. I would love to try towing a bigger, heavier trailer with it, but it's plenty fine doing this sort of thing. And then this is how I think a lot of X5 owners would tow. I don't think they're exactly towing big, heavy-duty loads or anything. They're just kind of, utility trailer, maybe a lightweight car, race car would do well or something. But yeah, this is doing really well. The X5 doesn't have an explicit tow mode, but when you have the trailer hooked up, when you plug something into the light control there, it automatically goes into towing mode. So right now we're in tow mode, and for example, if I try to switch to not adaptive cruise, but the lane keeping assist, I hit that, it says not available, which interestingly is just no capitals or anything. It looks like an afterthought, but it won't do any sort of lane keeping. Well, actually, maybe it does a little bit of lane keeping. No, just a little bit of vibration. That's about it for the lane keeping. Android Auto works really well. Check the link in the description if you want to see more on that. We've got our Harman Kardon 16-speaker sound system review, but you can see this is the widescreen Android Auto, so I've got kind of my music over there on the side and then the main map right here. As we're coasting off the highway, it is regenerating some electricity back into the battery, helping slow this thing down, and as I get on the pedal, it regens a little bit more. All that works normally, even with the trailer attached. And it's nice to have a little bit of battery before driving this thing around, because say when you're backing the trailer up or doing slow things like that, it's nice to be able to just do it quiet with a little bit of torque. Now this is weird. I've had the wipers come on randomly. It's definitely not the first time. Also, the blinker likes to freak out, but because I have I developed a light fault on this trip, and you can hear. Obviously, it's blinking fast to let me know my light's out, but sometimes it skips and it like triple clicks. Silliness. You can see even right now with the trailer, we're pulling away. Electric drive. I really would have liked to do more towing with a full battery, but unfortunately the way today worked out, we just kind of had to depart with the battery already depleted. As I kind of said earlier, I think the X5 is one of the best all-around vehicles for this price point. I mean, obviously this one's a little pricey. We'll be looking about $80,000 for something just like this, but if you're looking for something under $100,000 that's going to do pretty much everything you could want it to. I mean, think about it. We're dealing with all-wheel drive, 5 seats, plenty of cargo space, a bit of a lift, very luxurious ride. You can get the Bowers & Wilkins audio system, which is fantastic. You get great infotainment, great looks, luxurious interior, towing capability, power. I mean, you're really getting quite a lot with this package, and it's cool that people who do want to have this setup can toss a trailer on the back and turn it into just that more of a usable vehicle. And of course, one of the X5's little party pieces is coming around the back, popping that open and popping that down. So you could even sit back here and look at your pretty new Grom. Cool. Well, hope that was a little informative for any of you looking for an X5 and thinking about towing with it. Sorry we're not strapping a 5,000-pound trailer to it, but it just happened to be what we were doing with our X5 today. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more on this X5, check the links in the description for our Harman Kardon audio system test, our highway fuel economy test, along with our battery depletion test, and a DM test drive shot by Christopher Brower. And we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.